the main challenges evolve around three areas really that we could see. One of them is financial clarity throughout the process, care for the actual clients, their lifestyle, their well-being and their homes. And there's a third one, which is delivering a great product at the end. And all of those factors really, I don't think, come together in the industry generally. So we wanted to try and look at how to do those best.
So I've been personally building and helping clients to create lofts for over 20 years now. So I've been a loft converter on the tools, actually building them, but also helping people to design them. So I know all the rules, all the regulations, I know what's possible within your permitted development allowance, I know what you can achieve through planning. So I can sit down with you and I can help you to work out how best to maximise the space that you have in your home.
We explore what they want to achieve upstairs. Particularly I go upstairs to understand what the stair layout is, because that's going to be the key thing for us. Always is, because we want to try and make that look as natural as possible.
I'll sit down and I'll listen carefully to exactly what it is they want to achieve from their space, and then I'll tell them what's possible, and then we'll sit down and work out a specification. I'll provide a quotation to that specification, and once they've agreed that and are completely happy with it, we'll then produce a set of plans that they can approve.
I help facilitate a process that delivers something wonderful for the client, and I'm available at any time during that whole process.
So we try to minimise disruption by getting the teams and the materials up through the roof initially until we break through. And we break through early, typically 3-4 weeks average into the job, and that way we can invite the clients to come and explore the space with us. It's very difficult to see on a flat plan what that space is going to look and feel like. So we embrace their input early on in the journey.
When I'm talking about it, I'm enthusiastic about the crane, all the materials that I have ordered being delivered. Watching a 90-foot crane put that up onto the scaffold is an exciting day, because up until the moment that happens, the client is still a little uncertain about actually is this project happening.
The first couple of weeks, when they're putting the steels in, the flooring, the structural flooring, till building the dormer, that's all from the outside. So in fact, when the client is using their house, they won't even know.
Typically, there would be very little disruption to your day-to-day life. You can live right through this whole process. It's not like a ground floor extension. Loft extensions, you can stay in the house and it's not disruptive. However, there is probably one day of disruption where I would recommend the clients out of the way, and that's the day the stairs go in.
Their fears will gradually, be reduced by the fact that I am talking to them, I'm responding to them in a prompt fashion, I'm there for them almost 24/7, and based on that, over a short period of time, they quickly understand that I'm paying them attention. I want this project to be successful because I understand there's an element of their dreams involved in it.
So it's really important to our clients that there are no surprises. Everything's very clear from the outset. We've got a detailed plan, and the costs are very well understood by everybody. And if the client wishes to change specification along the way, we'll have a discussion and it'll be agreed and documented. And we provide financial statements throughout the whole process. There's no issue with clarity at all.
So Esther, this is one of the questions that comes up a lot. How do you prevent the possibility of escalating costs? So it's down to us to sit down together and understand your true spec. Once we've gathered that information, and we've gone through it with the technical director, and we understand what that cost is, I can promise you that will not escalate unless the client or you specifically ask for a variation in that spec, in which case it may impact on the cost. So from our point of view, once we've agreed a spec, it doesn't escalate.
Sometimes things do change throughout, so we are flexible as a group as well. So clients do change their decisions, so we are not fixed from the very start on it has to be based on these plans. Sometimes we are flexible when the stairs go in, that we can change some of the layouts and make sure that things that they're not comfortable with, or when they actually see the space, then they start to change their mind. So then they start to see, okay, actually we would like a little bit more space in our bathroom, and we can allow that if it's possible, if the space permits.
Communication is by far the most important thing to all of them. They feel very calm and very relaxed when I'm explaining something to them, rather than asking me the question. If I'm able to proactively prompt them for things that may come up in the future, they're calm, they're relaxed, they understand that what I'm trying to do is protect them from something, and their attitude towards it is calm and relaxed.
This is a family business. It goes beyond trust. There's a level of responsibility that's far deeper than just saying I trust this person or that person.
So we have this in-house team who have been nurtured from the very beginning of the company, all of whom have been trained by our director, Fred, our technical director. He makes sure that every single person that works for the company is all building to the same attention to detail, to the same quality.
We have great builders. They're good, and the work they do is good, and the reaction from that is always positive. The clients are happy with the work as it's going on, but when they see what they're left with at the end, they're always very happy.
We want to deliver a product which is beautiful, not just done, not just finished, but actually a nice space for the future for them to enjoy.